Hi everybody and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your equipment profile using Beersmith. When you're in the program, the first thing you're going to do is click up top on the word Profiles, click on Equipment, and then just to the left you'll see a button called Add Equip. You'll click that, and that'll take you up to a pop-up window. So the first thing you want to do is give your equipment profile a name. So I'll just call this one Milan's Equipment. You can call it whatever you want. Underneath that, you'll see brewhouse efficiency. Most likely you don't know this number as of yet, so feel free to just leave it at 72%. Later on, hopefully you'll be able to figure it out. There is a lesson dedicated to that. Once you know that number, you can always go back to this screen and then just adjust it accordingly. Underneath that, we have large batch hop utilization. That you can just leave at 100%. That's not going to affect you in any way. Moving over to our right, we have mash tun volume. That refers to the amount that your mash tun can actually hold. So I know, for example, that my insulated cooler has a maximum capacity of 5 gallons, so I'm just going to leave it as is for now. If yours holds, let's say 10 gallons, then you'll just simply put in the number 10. Underneath that, you've got mash tun weight. So here you have to actually know how much your mash tun weighs. Personally, mine weighs 10 pounds, so I can leave this just as is. If you don't know how much it weighs, you can pause the video now, come back after you know it, and then input it accordingly. So if you look to the left here, Beersmith has some numbers that represent certain materials. So my mash tun, for example, is made out of plastic, so my specific heat would be 0.3. Most likely you have the same thing. If not, you probably have stainless steel, which would be 0.12. Next, mash tun addition. You can leave that as 0. Importantly though, you want to change this number, louder ton losses. What this refers to is how much dead space you have in your mash tun. You probably don't know this number just yet, so you're going to have to do something here. Pause the video and then fill up your mash tun with about 2 gallons of water. When you've done that, start draining it. Following your runoff, what you want to do is physically pick up your mash tun and pour the remaining water into a measuring cup. Then when you know that amount, you can simply go in and plug it in here. Personally, mine leaves behind 0.25, and this is gallons. Keep that in mind. We're not using quarts or liters. Check the box underneath that says adjust mash volume for losses. That way, Beersmith knows to look at your equipment and make those slight adjustments to your recipe. Going down to boiler, we've got top-up water for the kettle. You can leave that as 0. I would like you to uncheck the calculate boil volume automatically checkbox. The reason we do this is that Beersmith can't always properly calculate how much sweet wort we're actually going to collect, so we can input that information ourselves. We'll leave it as is and then change it in the future. As for boil time, you can leave that at 60 minutes. The boil off, I would recommend changing that. Some people boil less, some people boil more. I've noticed that I've lost a gallon, if not more, during a boil due to evaporation. So 0.5 is way too low. I would say 0.7. And if you look down, it's got evaporation rate here of 12.3%. I think that's pretty fair. I've seen people go up to 18%. So let's just leave it at 0.7. You can leave the next checkbox checked. Use boil off as an hourly rate. And then if you scroll down here, cooling shrinkage, just leave that at 4%. Moving on to fermenter bottling volumes. In this section, you can leave the first 2 boxes just as is with 0. Underneath that, batch volume. This is the amount of beer you expect to go into your fermenter. So for me, I typically put in 5 gallons, so I can leave that as is. You may use less, of course, or more. And then underneath that, fermenter loss. This is how much we're losing due to trub. It's safe to assume that you'll lose half a gallon, so we'll put in 0.5. Last thing you have to do is just press OK, and you'll see within this list, all of a sudden your equipment profile is in. When you start to make a recipe, all you do is select which equipment you're using, and Beersmith will adjust the recipe according to your needs. That wraps up this lesson, guys. In the next video, I'll show you how to set up your water profile. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.